one of the reasons why You by Design was so important to me is that I was going through a challenge in my life with my body, and I needed to really have someone that would come in and help me to really go through the wardrobe and figure out what I needed to do with that. It was a serious illness that I had, and it was breast cancer, and so I really needed to reevaluate a lot of things in my life, actually, and this was one of them. So I was able to find Diane after meeting her 10 years earlier. I relocated and found her again, and when she came to my house, it was about going through my wardrobe in a way that really defined me and who I was at that point in time in my life. And even going forward, it's the same. And, looking at my wardrobe, it wasn't about throwing everything out. It was about looking at my wardrobe, seeing what worked, and then taking those things that didn't and really, getting rid of them. Or some of the things that she asked me to do were very instrumental in helping me recover from the breast cancer, which was journal on some pieces of clothing that I had chosen, and she wanted me to kind of dig in a little bit more on that. But the bigger part was that every morning prior to that time, I would go to my wardrobe, I would open my closet in the morning, I have a corporate job, I would look at my clothes, and I wouldn't know what to put on. I just wouldn't know what to put on. I mean, it was all there, but I wouldn't know how to put it together. I would even go next door with my husband working next door in his office and say, "Does this work?" And 9 times out of 10 he'd say, "Try again, honey." And so when Diane came into my life and she was able to go through my wardrobe with me, the wardrobe turned from this drab, dull, really anxiety-ridden experience to this, I get up in the morning, I go, Yahoo! I get to put on these clothes and I get to feel like the person I am that day. Whether that's the person who puts on the pashmina or the person who puts on the coat, the tailored coat, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I know what to put on now. And on top of all of that, the self-esteem, my self-esteem was pretty low in terms of going through everything that I went through. And so being able to dress myself and look at the closet and not go reach out to my husband again and put on the clothes that made me feel good that day, priceless.